Hey class, my name is Jason Ledoux and I'd like to talk to you about an organization called Icing Smiles. Icing Smiles caters to children with critical illnesses and their children through the custom celebrations of cakes and other treats. Today I will give you an inside look on how this organization was created, the creation of the cakes, and how to request a cake, and I will close with the feedback from the families. The creation of the Icing Smiles was created by Tracy Quisenberry in 2010, a Baltimore, Maryland native, who had to put her career on the back burner dealing with a critically ill child of her own that was born prematurely. She took to her second hobby of baking cakes, and it turned into an art form that created Icing Smiles. Today, this organization touches all of the United States, Canada, Netherlands, and currently they are trying to bring Australia on as well. With an amazing non-profit organization off the ground, it cannot be made possible without those that create the cakes. The bakers range from home or hobby bakers to professional bakers like the ones you see on Food Network. Norman Davis is an award-winning chocolatier and a pastry chef, and an owner of the Sweet Life Incorporated. He, along with my wife, donated 2 Halloween cakes to the Georgetown University Hospital so that the children there would have cake for their festivities during the Halloween season. You can learn more about Norman Davis on thesweetlife.com. Over 1,200 bakers volunteer their time, money, and expertise in the hopes of bringing a smile to a child's face. Bakers are graded on a talent level between 1 and 5. 2 different types of cakes that these bakers can create are a dream cake and a fun cake. A dream cake is a special cake that is only created once during the time a child is with the program, and this cake is usually a sculpted or tiered cake created by a baker with a talent level between 1 and 2. Fun cakes are anything in between that no special baker talent level has to be. These usually range from the hobby bakers, and they are any cakes from birthdays, bar mitzvahs, to anything in between that you can think of. Bakers do have to think of the special challenges that face them, such as food allergies and time constraints when building a cake. Food allergies can range from dairy allergies, sugar and wheat allergies, to anything that you can think of. Peanut allergies is a big one that seems to come up a lot, and you wouldn't think that much about peanut allergies, but believe it or not, peanuts are in a lot of items in the bakery department. Time constraints are very special because the family can ask at the last moment, 2 to 3 days notice on requesting a cake, and Icing Smiles jumps through hoops and makes sure that this can occur. With such an amazing opportunity to bring some happiness to children, you may ask yourself, how can I become a part of Icing Smiles and request a cake of my own? The application process is easy. All you have to do is fill out an application with name, your address, your siblings, and the birthdays. The verification process is obtaining information through the doctor, Make-A-Wish Foundation, or even the Cambridge website. The request process is extremely easy, but the feedback from family is what continues to make this company a success. The feedbacks that Icing Smiles asks for is your feelings of the overall process and provide pictures and stories throughout the way. Overall process is when you requested the cake, did the baker deliver exactly what you asked for? Was the cake to your liking, taste, and look? Was the baker courteous? And was it on time? Those type of overall process satisfactions. Pictures and stories builds the picture for Facebook and the Icing Smile website. Pictures include the cake, the child, the baker, and the cake together, and the party themselves. The overall story of the child's life is asked for, trying to find out exactly what that child is experiencing, or the sibling as well. These are shared on Facebook and the Icing Smiles. And I would like to share a story with you very quickly, and it is a story on the Icing Smiles Facebook where my wife created a cake for Kaylee. And I quote, "Kaylee, 3-year-old sister, Gracie, was diagnosed with cancer at the age of 1. During the past 2 years of treatment and testing, Kaylee was there for Gracie every step of the way, physically and emotionally. She always made sure Gracie was feeling okay and made sure Gracie had everything she needed to be comfortable. Looking back, it is absolutely amazing that a 3 or 4-year-old could put aside all of her wants to worry about her sister. Kaylee never complained once and always asked what she could do to help. Although Kaylee was not the one diagnosed with cancer, she definitely lived closely through it as though she was the one diagnosed. Wearing masks out in public so she wouldn't bring any sickness home. Not being able to go to stores or public playgrounds, missing all of the family functions, and most of all, waking up so many times in the middle of the night to take Gracie to the hospital when she got sick with temperatures, upset stomach, etc. Kaylee is the best sister in the world. From Kaylee's mom, end quote. Today I briefly talked about the organization of Icing Smiles, how it was created, the bakers and their cakes they provide, feedback, and how to become a member of Icing Smiles. I request that you take time and look at icingsmiles.org and look them on Facebook, keyword Icing Smiles, and take a look through the stories and pictures of cakes that were created, and share this wonderful organization with everyone around. Thank you.